It's allergy season, and if you've been dealing with them this spring, you're not alone. Joining us this morning to talk about this year's allergy season and what can be done to prevent or even reduce your symptoms is Senior Vice President and Chief Medical Officer with Priority Health, Dr. James Forshee. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, good morning, Mike.
Hey, so let's jump right into it. There's lots of allergy sufferers out there. They always reach out to me on social media like, hey, what's going on with this allergy season? Like, I'm miserable. Why is it worse this season, and is it getting longer this year?
Yeah, studies kind of show that the length of time is related to of this allergy season, related to the bloom time. And so some years blooms happen very abruptly and it's over. Other times they're a little bit more prolonged. Some years are warmer than others. This is one of those years where it's a prolonged bloom season.
Now, with the cooler temperatures that we've been experiencing, is it possible that this could maybe help some people?
Probably because they're staying inside more. That's probably the biggest help that will be.
Yeah, I could see that, and it's going to get nicer. So one thing I wanted to ask, like, how common are allergies in general?
Yeah, it's surprising. 1 in 4 adults and 1 in 5 children have allergy symptoms, and upwards of 100 million Americans suffer from some form of allergies at least once a year. It's the 6th leading cause of chronic diseases in America. Can be related to food, but seasonal allergies are typically related to things like grasses, trees, flowers, mold, pollen, and in the fall, ragweed.
And we show the allergy forecast on a daily basis, and knowing that so many people are impacted by them, is there anything that we can do to either prevent or reduce our symptoms?
Yeah, I think those reports are helpful to give people an idea what's going on outside. On days when it's dry and windy, those are days to stay inside. Days when it has rained, sometimes that washes things out of the air, makes it a little easier to be outside. If you have to do yard work, they make specific pollen type masks that do help. When you come in from being outdoors, if you're an allergy sufferer, it's good to change clothes right away and then take a shower when you come in, or at least before you go to bed at night. One other thing that's not nearly won't make me popular, but our puppies and kitties, when they come in from outside, can bring pollens and allergens in, and it's a good idea to clean them off. And please don't sleep with those animals. It's bad.
Oh, wow. Now, that's a good reminder. I didn't even think about that. You know, they spend a lot of time outside, especially when it's nice. So, yeah, they could bring that inside. So, say, for instance, you know, your pets did come inside, and before you got a chance to clean them off, you know, you were exposed to the allergens. Is there any treatments available that could possibly ease the symptoms?
There's 3 things that are what I'd say over-the-counter self-care things. The first are antihistamines, things like Allegra, Claritin, Zyrtec. Again, you can get those over the counter. They're helpful where watery, itchy eyes, sneezing, those kinds of things. They're not supposed to cause drowsiness, but everybody should be a little bit aware of the potential. Decongestants is another form of over-the-counter medicines you can take either orally, or there's nasal sprays that help with the stuffy, plugged, congested feeling. And again, those, if you use them too long, can cause a rebound effect where they actually, when they wear off, the congestion comes back. And then the third way is mechanical rinsing, and there are a couple of little machines. Again, they're things you can buy over the counter, but they're rinse machines that help clean out the sinuses, or at least clean out the nasal passageways. And you make sure you use sterile water or specific solutions designed for those.
Okay, and we're just about out of time, but before we let you go, could you let us know, does Priority Health offer any resources?
Absolutely. We have a well-being hub that folks can go on and you look into it. There are tools in there, information, education, self-help, self-care activities, and it's all virtual, so it's things you can do for yourself.
Okay, hey, thanks for joining us, Dr. Jim. We really appreciate it, from Priority Health.